This is the Old Time Review podcast. And now the Joy Drops do Not Drunk. This is a Friday podcast for the Old Time Review podcast, and each Friday at this time I would like to address you, the audience, with a question. And this week's question is, what is your favourite American sitcom of the 1950s? That is my question for this week, and believe me, you've got so many contenders to choose from. You've got the likes of the Phil Silvers Show, you've got the George Burns Gracie Allen Show, we're going to include the likes of the Jack Benny programme in here. There is obviously things like Our Miss Brooks that made the transition from radio, like many others. We've got Life with Elizabeth, which is a show with a very young Betty White, of course. The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis for all you teenagers out there. There's also I Married Joan, My Little Margie, and all these others. I've got a huge list here of many different ones, and we are in this particular question asking for American sitcoms, and really we can't let this go without talking about I Love Lucy. I mean, it really is, it's almost like the ship that launched 1,000 ships, isn't it? It's that one iconic thing. But is it your iconic thing? Is it the thing that you absolutely like, or are you a fan of the likes of Father Knows Best, Leave It to Beaver, The Honeymooners, the Donna Reed Show, which we're going to include in this because it started in the 50s. Same with The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet. Are you a fan of all of those rather than I Love Lucy? Do you think maybe that I Love Lucy is a little bit overrated? Please do let me know in the comments on the website, as well as on social media as well, because there's so many. I mean, this is a real golden age for sitcoms in most people's opinion. If you want my opinion as to the best, well, having not really seen I Love Lucy at this moment in time, I would probably have to go for the George Burns Gracie Allen Show as a sitcom, simply because it was one of the first to do it, along with I Love Lucy, and it really pioneered. I mean, there are some amazing moments in those early seasons in the early 1950s where George will be looking at the camera, addressing the audience, and then a doorbell will ring and he'll walk through the set to get there and back again. And that, to me, that is really ahead of its time. And of course, we have things like the Phil Silvers Show, as we said before, which was huge. People like Jack Benny told Phil Silvers not to get into television. There won't be much there. Well, boy, was he wrong, and he admitted so in a TV interview once. So yeah, we have so many selections there, and I would love to hear your opinion on your favourite American sitcom of the 1950s. It would be great to hear from you, because like I say, there are so many choices, and there's probably even a couple that I haven't mentioned here, so please don't think that I've given like a definitive list. Go and have a look at the list yourself and work from it, and let me know. And yes, it is okay to have more than one answer. That's a rule that we're putting here just to stop any conflict. So yeah, that question again. What is your favourite American sitcom of the 1950s? Do let us know on the Old Time Review show. If you'd like to get in contact with me here at the Old Time Review podcast, just email jamie@oldtimereview.co.uk. You can also tweet us at Old Time Review. Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/Old Time Review. And you guessed it, www.oldtimereview.co.uk.